Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, and I'm your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 7-day-a-week 7 Minutes of Wisdom podcast. This is day 331 of our trek. Yesterday, we reflected back on life a bit and shared some advice for the younger generation. Today and tomorrow, we will travel on a trail that presents us with many choices as we consider the topic of why you always have a choice. Thank you for coming along with me on our daily trek of life as we choose to grow in wisdom, insight, and understanding. While some of our daily treks are a multi-part series like today and tomorrow, you can join us at any time and start along with us from that point on. If you'd like to listen to any of the past episodes, please go to wisdom-trek.com to listen to them and to read the daily journal. You can also subscribe to Wisdom Trek at iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. This past weekend was filled with activities that were both enjoyable and a bit sad. On Saturday, I was able to get some work completed on the woodwork in the parlor as I'm preparing it for polyurethane. The afternoon and evening was invested in celebrating our oldest grandchild, Paul's 8th birthday party. It was a blessed time with 2 of our kids, their spouses, and 5 of our 6 grandchildren. On Sunday morning, we worshiped at church with Elizabeth, Nat, and their 4 children. In the afternoon, I was able to mow the entire lawn for the first time this season. And for the sad part, in the evening, we attended the viewing of my Aunt Mary, who died this past Thursday. It was good to see my cousin Rick and Uncle Bill. We are praying for them and their loss. My sister Rebecca and one of her sons, Adam, came up for the funeral, and it was nice to be able to invest Sunday evening visiting with them and my brother Jack and his wife Ann. Times of bereavement are usually times of reflection about the choices that we have made in life. On our hike today and tomorrow, let us reflect on the subject of choices as we consider the topic, you always have a choice. Have you ever looked at the difficult and unfavorable life situations and thought you were undergoing this because you don't have a choice? Have you ever said, I have to do this, or I need to do that, or I have no other option, or I have no choice? This can apply to anything in life, from your action to being in real difficulty or solutions to small problems. The most common context I hear with this phrase being used is when people are doing work that they dislike. As an example, they remain in their job because they need the stable income to support the expenditures and their family. While you may think you have no choice, I think it would be wise to rethink this phrase when we are prone to use it. All of us always have choices, and we are making them every day, every minute, and every second. So let's look at why you always have a choice. I agree that you no longer have a choice or influence over what has already happened in the past. Those choices have already been made. However, you always have a choice on how you think, what you say, and what you do from this point forward. To use a gaming analogy, you can't change the cards that you are currently dealt, but you can change how you play them. Some of the cards that you currently have in your hand may also be a result of how you played your life in the past. Let's look at an example about this. Say you are in an accounting job that you dislike. You want to pursue your passion of starting your own business. However, you have financial needs and responsibilities to fulfill to your family, which makes your source of income in the accounting job very important. Remember that you are in your current situation based on your previous choices. So in order to pursue your passion, you need to make choices that will set you on a path that will eventually allow you to achieve your passions. You may think, how can there even be a choice? I have to remain in this company. If I don't continue working here, I wouldn't have the finances to support my family and pay my bills. Any other job options are just not practical. Of course, you do have a choice, but all choices do have consequences. You could quit your job today and pursue your passion. That choice may be irresponsible if your family is dependent on your income. You could choose to stay on for now because you feel the benefits of staying on your job outweighs the benefits of quitting. Some other choices you could make in this situation is to downsize your lifestyle for a period of time so that you can live on less. You can also choose to start putting your money aside and prepare for a time that you can make the change while still being responsible. This choice may have to be a long-term plan. If it's truly your passion, it will be worth the wait. Now let's look at the topic that you make choices all the time. We make many choices every day of our life that will impact us. Some choices have become routines or habits, and we don't give them much thought on a daily basis. To change your life, it starts with the small choices that we do make every day. Since I know my morning routine better than I know yours, let's break down the various choices that I make on a regular workday. It actually starts the night before. So choice number 1 is, before bed, I always lay out my exercise clothes so that I'm not stumbling around in the dark the next morning trying to find them. This sets the stage for me to keep my commitment for the next day. Choice number 2, I wake up at 5:30 a.m. Now I usually feel really tired, but I choose to get up. The snooze button is not an option for me. Choice number 3, I go to the bathroom and then get dressed for exercise. Number 4, I exercise for about 75 minutes, which includes 15 minutes of various type of muscle building exercises and 60 minutes of cardio running on the treadmill. Choice number 5, I listen to scripture reading, devotional materials, and inspirational podcasts while I'm on the treadmills. I have to tell you, the smartphone was a great invention. Choice number 6, I shower and get dressed for the day. Choice number 7, I eat a healthy breakfast, which usually consists of a nutritional protein drink and a handful of baby carrots. Of course, along with a cup of coffee. And then my final choice, choice number 8, I am at my standing desk at 8 a.m., ready for the day's activities. Although it has become my morning routine and habit, do you understand that everything I do in the morning is actually a choice? Actions, whether they are small or life-changing in nature, are all choices that we make. When you undertake a certain path in life, it's a choice that you make. Tomorrow we will look at the impact and potential consequences of a scenario where I choose a different number 2 choice and not get up at 5:30 a.m. Through this, you will see that there really are no small choices because the accumulation of small choices add up to very big consequences, both for good and bad. As Proverbs chapter 2, verse 11 tells us, wise choices will watch over you, understanding will keep you safe. And Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 2 tells us, a wise person chooses the right road, a fool takes the wrong one. We are continually making choices every moment of every day. Some choices may seem small and insignificant, but the accumulation of those choices will have a great impact on our life and legacy. Tomorrow we will continue with our trail of choices, and we will begin the day on looking at how the impact of one small choice changes my entire morning routine and could have a major impact on my entire life. So encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy your daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person as you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.